What's going on, Pisces Nation? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I read tarot, lenormand, oracle, so forth and so on. So if that's your thing and you like what you hear, go ahead and click subscribe and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Draw family. Alright? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Pisces Nation. What we got going on? What we got for me, universe? Tapping into that Empress energy will help get rid of the Five of Pentacles and bring in the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. You have the answer and you to get out of that Five of Pentacles. You're the Magician, so you got it. So we're going to see what we got. 7. A few of you got a burden going on, but I really wouldn't worry about it too much. At all. Stay away from the Queen of Cups. I'm going to put it to you like that. To my brothers and sisters, stay away from the Queen of Cups. There's a Queen of Cups gonna be coming into your life, and she's very, very, very emotionally manipulative. How do I know? Because she's gonna mess your head up, and you're gonna walk directly into the Ten of Swords. Now, with that out the way, let's get the reading started. All right, the Ten of Wands. A few of y'all been grinding, working your asses off, so forth and so on, and you're nearly at your completion. But you do have some burdens that you are taking with you. When you reach your goal, you're going to be able to put those burdens down, because those burdens are pretty much just going to die off. You're going to go through a transition, transformation, so forth and so on, before you enter into these new beginnings, which are financial, but also I'm sensing for those that want to know singles, there is a new sexual relationship coming your way. You're probably wondering how I figured that out. Okay, just roll with me. It's going to be connected to that Queen of Cups. Now, I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't, but she's going to Ten of Swords you. So, if you do decide to go that route, I hate to say this, but don't include too many feelings into it. Let's just be real here. Sometimes women and men will run game on people. And I'm sensing that this is a very attractive one. So, don't let her run game on you. Alright? What's going on with the nation? Let me move some of these over. But also with the Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, these new beginnings, the reason I said also sexual relationships is because the Ace of Wands, phallic symbol, you know what I'm saying, physical, body, so forth and so on. Yeah. Anyway, the King of Wands energy is also around you, and also there could be a King of Wands coming into your life, a fire sign man, a very, very jovial, slightly cocky individual, so forth and so on. And I'm sensing for a few that he's gonna kind of warn one or two of you about the Queen of Cups. Just letting you know. Ladies, the King of Wands gonna also, and I'm sensing that it might be a little bit of connected with you, so forth and so on. So if you are interested in a fiery sign individual to have one in your corner, then by all means reach out, because it can bring forth a nice emotional completion. You know what the Nine of Cups goes into? The Nine of Cups goes into the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is pretty much all about happiness. You know, the Nine of Cups is giving. It's kind of like a give and take thing. So a few of y'all are going to be connecting with a fire sign individual, or someone with a lot of fiery stuff around them. Don't be so. A few of y'all might be with your swords up, so forth and so on, but this person's gonna help bring back some feel good feelings from the past, just ways that you used to feel, so forth and so on, etc., etc., etc. And from that, you can also expect to get new emotional beginnings, which are always a good thing. And what was I talking about earlier? The 9 make 10. Now, nation, there are choices to be made. Some of these choices might have to do with relationships, finances, so forth and so on, spirit, you know, etc., etc., etc. But there are choices to be made. If you heard the toilet flush, I apologize. Someone's using the restroom. With these new abilities also that are unlocking, and the reason I said new abilities because the choices are actually connected to these new abilities. And, you know, yeah, for this one seeking spirituality, yeah, this reading might be a little all over the place, but I'm just kind of giving sporadic messages. So yeah, there's gonna be choices for singles. There's gonna be choices in relationships. For couples, there's gonna be choices, choices. But for the singles, yeah. And also for the ones that are gonna tap into the choices of these new abilities, just know that you'll be having some introspection time if you decide to go the route with the abilities. You know, honing your spiritual craft, so forth and so on, learning new downloads, etc., 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 etc. Alright, let's pull from the Oracle real quick. That death and transformation will be good for you, though. Help get some of the old out and prepare for the new. Alright. Let's end it out with 3. Alright. 5. Eagle King, you got that too. 6. Okay, the Eagle King, the Metal King, and the Lady of Lightning. The Eagle King is the big picture, angelic help. So I'm sensing that now would be a good time to reach out to the angelic help in your corner, your guides, universe, you know, whatever you connect with, so forth and so on, to help you see the big picture. Because with the big picture, you're going to actually step into the Metal King. The Metal King is about discipline, armor, and boundaries. And I'm picking up that the Eagle King is going to help you see the bigger picture and what you have to actually, you know, focus on warding yourself against or setting up boundaries against. Because the Lady of the Lightning, when you see the bigger picture and you get the help from the universe or the angels, so forth and so on, and they paint that bigger picture for you, the Lady of Lightning is going to come in with surprises and sometimes shock, a total paradigm shift. Just paradigm, what, that word, paradigm, that word, but a whole shift. And it's going to be like the Tower, but luckily, due to you having the Metal King, the armor, and the boundaries, you're really not going to get struck by her lightning too much. But be open to the bigger picture that the guides, the ancestors, the angels, the gods, the goddesses, so forth and so on is trying to share with you. This is actually going to help you become more disciplined in your path as well. And if you really want to look in towards building spiritual armor, one of those abilities that a few of you can tap into will actually be defensive. Building spiritual armor, so forth and so on. Basically creating your own spiritual armor. Isn't that pretty badass? Yeah, you know, you just don't have to do it one of two ways. You're really going to grow in the mind power and how to, like, really put things together. All right? So when that Lady of Lightning comes, you pretty much be good to go. All right? That's all I got for you today. Hopefully this resonated in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. All right? Peace.